Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh, and a very good morning to everyone. I am Syahirah, the moderator for our discussion today. Firstly, I would like to thank to all of you for spending your precious time for our discussion. Today we are very glad to have three experts from three different backgrounds who will be discussing on a very interesting topic, which is marketing to millennials, strategy for the health and nutrition industry. So before we start our discussion, I would like to introduce you our three experts today. Sitting next to me is Dato' Ainul, the Chief Operative Officer from Kellogg's Company. Next is Dr. Lam, the Marketing Manager from Nestle Company. And we are very proud and honoured to have Datuk Seri Dr. Rosmiza, the Health Minister of Malaysia, together with us. As I said before, our topic is marketing to millennials, strategy for the health and nutrition industry. So before we go deeper on our topic, we must understand what is marketing to millennials. So let me explain to you. Marketing to millennials is actually representing the action or the management process in which good and service are moved from the concept to the millennial consumer. All of you might wonder who is the millennial consumer, right? So millennial consumer, we can categorize as a group of person that a group of people that was born starting from 1980s to now until nowadays, and contradict to baby boomers. They are a person that been raised by the modern life on the use of internet and mobile devices. So there are roughly about 80 million users, 18 million millennials consumer just in United States of America. So they spend about approximately $600 billion each year. So I think I would like to proceed my first question to Datuk Seri Dr. Rosmiza. Okay, Datuk Seri, what is your opinion about millennials on the health and nutrition industry?
Okay, firstly, I want to say thank you for inviting me to the discussion. For answering the moderator question, for me, yes, I agree with you that millennial is more about technology, which we know people nowadays use it in their daily life. This is because technology will cover everything. But when it comes to the health products, millennials pay close attention to their ingredients and also where they are sourced. They get the information from social media, Google, review, and other medium as a and other medium as opposed to blindly trusting where the company say they are coming from. This lead to the social media as a major tactic for the companies to gain the millennials' trust. Therefore, in order to attract millennials, company has to have a good communicate with its products, with its product value propositions, in a story forms. This includes how the brands are coming from, what it stands for, and for the company also, it needs to have a good value to make the millennials know well them. This is because millennials now want to know the company behind the products.
Okay, thank you, Datuk Seri. Okay, we move to the next question. It's basically the same question, but we want to know from the perspective of marketing. So, Dr. Lam, as a marketing manager, can you explain more about the marketing, about the millennials on the health and in nutrition industry?
Yes, sure. In my opinions, the brands within the health and nutrition industry can help to recognize the influence that the millennials have in the market. According to Hilton, the millennials market represent more than 80 million consumers aged between 18 to 33 years old. In another word, they represent a large emerging consumer groups in the market. Nowadays, millennials are more attracted towards the smaller brands. This means that they are looking towards to relate to the brand. So besides that, millennials will also pay more attention to the product labels and ingredients of the products by conducting their own research to validate the product claims. So it seems like millennials nowadays are more focusing on the safety, quality, and sustainability of the product. As a result, they does not blindly trust the manufacturer of the product. In fact, they will read the labels, research the ingredients of the product, and also the company that manufacture the products.
Thank you, Dr. Lam. Okay, we are glad to have a representative from Kellogg's company. So I'm going to introduce a little bit about Kellogg's company before I proceed my next question to Dato' Ainul. Okay, the Kellogg's company is the world's leading producer of cereals. So for more than 100 years, they have been a leader in nutrition and health industry through providing us with a wide variety of healthy food. Okay, Dato' Ainul. As I know, your company will do some research on every new products that will be released. Is it true?
Yes, it is true. I think all company in the nutrition and health sector nowadays will conduct research in order to fulfill all requirements of the millennials. In order to develop a new crunchy nuts bread attention, my company will conduct primary research, which is qualitative and quantitative research. Although this research is time-consuming and expensive, but it considered as a reliable source because it directly from the consumer. We also use the secondary research, which is exhaustive research that has already been collected by other organizations, such as from the journals, books, internet, and also the government statistics. And this research is much quicker and less expensive than the primary research. Yeah, basically that is the research that we did before we launch or release our products.
Okay, thank you, Dato' Ainul. That is very amazing way of research. So we move to the next question. Dato' Sri Rosmiza, can you share your opinion about the millennials' view on health?
Okay, based on the statistic, I believe that we know that weight management is important to many consumers, and millennials are no exceptions. So when there are various food products popping up in the market, it's clear from the market research that millennials now millennials are very interested in supplementing the nutritious food in their diet compared to taking the traditional pills. This is because nowadays millennials want the food that have their high standard, which is more nutrients in the food. So to satisfy it, company must also add the necessary nutrients like vitamins, and this because millennials nowadays are very concerned about their brains and heart health.
Thank you, Dato' Sri. Okay, audience, as we know, the millennial consumer are those who always use the social media. So it is very important for us to make marketing on the social media. Dr. Lam, as a marketing manager, can you share about your marketing through the social media?
Yes, sure. Social media can actually play an important role in marketing to the millennials. According to Hilton, research shows that 65% of the millennials are disconnected from their device for less than 1 hour per day. They are constantly checking their phones, whether texting, checking emails, and many more. In another word, the phones are the ultimate distraction between the daily activities. So as a marketing manager, I think that the advanced technologies has allowed the companies to be more transparent about their products and sourcing practice. Millennials want to understand more about a brand's root in a company. They want to connect with they want to connect with both rational and emotional levels on the products. Besides, they also want to actively participate in and interact with the brands. So, in my opinions, I think that social media is the best platform to have that interactions.
Okay, thank you, Dr. Lam. So, Dato' Ainul, what is the marketing strategy that have been carried out by your company in order to promote your brands to the millennials?
Okay, in the area of food labelling, we introduced the kilops JDS to the packaging, showing the recommended guideline daily amount, so GDS. And this GDS allow consumer to understand what amount of the recommended daily levels of nutrients is in serving of the kilops food. We also introduced the new format in May 2006 with JDS clearly identified on the brand packages and also brand products. And after that, we also started working with the swimming, with the ASA, which is Amateur Swimming Association, and became the main sponsor of the swimming competition in Britain. And this relationship with the ASA and also the other organisation has helped kilops to contribute in a recognizable way to how individuals achieve an active, healthy, balanced lifestyle.
Okay, Dato' Aini, that's great. Can you share about your company marketing and product tips to target millennials?
Firstly, we advertise our product using a whole range of media, which is, for example, in the press, on the poster, radio, cinema, direct mail, and also through the internet. However, the main channel for advertising is through on the television, which is we aim specifically at a target audience. For example, our new product, which is Special K, we aim towards the women because it's more for diets. And we also for fruities and Cocoa Pops, we target towards the children because it's more colorful and fun. Yeah, basically this targeting will determine the time of the advert and also the content of the broadcast. And other than that, we'll also packaging also the key elements of the marketing tips, and the packaging has to provide a representation ideal identity and also has to appeal to the target market, and it also has to have a space for nutritional informations and also the any promotional offers that we give to the customer.
Thank you, Dato' Ainul. Now, I would like to proceed to the last question, and I'm hoping that three of you will give your opinion. Okay, my question is, what is the impact of millennials in the nutrition and health industry? Can we start with you, Dato' Sri?
Yes, sure. Thank you, Miss Syahirah. Okay, in terms of the health, perfectly, it will be more impact because when the millennials start to consume good food, there will be a good impact in their healthy. This is because the nutrition foods will avoid themselves from the risk disease like obesity, heart disease, and others. This also can attract the millennials that are always busy with their work until they don't have enough time for exercise, because when they stay consume the nutrition food, is better in their health compared to their consume junk food. By the way, this also will give the good impact in the industry, in the food industry, because when they will take these opportunities to produce more nutrition foods in order to increase their marketings. Thank you.
Yes, I agree with you. In fact, a good marketing skills can help to attract more millennials to consume the product and thus increase the sales of the products. Then millennials, at the same time, it also can help to promote the product to the public, no matter they are from what sectors. In fact, millennials has actually made a great influence in the public by consuming a higher quality and more healthier products. So by practicing an excellent marketing skills to the millennials, they can get the products they want based on their interests and nutritional content required. With a good marketing skills also, they can compare between the brands of the products and choose the one which is more suitable for them.
Thank you, Dr. Lam. Thank you, Dr. Rosmiza. Dato' Aini, would you like to add some more?
In my opinion, I think the impact of the millennials towards the health and nutrition industry is the consumer will be more concerned about the progressive health and wellness. Although as a shoppers, progressive are no longer progressive are no longer thinking about their condition management or dieting, but they focus on food that that fresh, high quality, less processing food beverages, and also fun.
Okay, thank you so much to our experts. I think it's time to wrap our discussion for today's session. From what we have discussed, we can conclude that a good marketing strategy is needed in order to caught the attention of the millennial consumer. So, before I end our discussion, I would like to thank Dato' Ainul, Dr. Lam and Dato' Sirul Rosmiza for spending your time and sharing your precious knowledge. And I would like to thank to all audience for keeping your attention for our discussion. Thank you and Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.